I'm outside today. Too tired to get up this morning. Didn't get to sleep till 11 o'clock. This underneath this jacket. So I have some kind of resistance. But yep, going for a 30-minute walk. See if I die on the way back. Bye. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 5th, and I did not go to the gym this morning. Why? Because, let me explain. My daughter works late, and I have to pick her up, just like my son. But she actually even works later than he does, and I'm finding it very difficult to get up in the mornings. I mean, I guess I could literally, really, it would be hard, really push through to be able to still go to the gyms in the morning, to the gym in the morning time. I need something to put you guys on because my arms are tired. I already started working out. So I'm working out. In other words, I'm working out from home today because I didn't go to the gym. And the reason why I didn't go to the gym is because I didn't get enough sleep to be, getting up at 3 a.m. Like from 11 to 3, how many hours is that? No, it's not going to happen. And that's been happening the last couple of weeks. And I've just come to the realization that there are going to be days, and I just want to share it with you guys because I know I'm still on my journey. There will be days where I'm just not going to make it because of lack of sleep. Sleep is very important when you're trying to meet your goal, your fitness goals or what have you. So what I've resulted to doing, although I'm not the biggest fan, is opting for at-home workouts. This is about Angela. She's on, let me pause her real quick. Hold on. So I'm opting to work out from home, not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And while I was in the middle of working out this morning, because I already went for my walk, is my cardio, and I decided that I would just show you guys all the equipment that I have at home that I use to work out, which is a lot. Actually, I have a lot. Actually, I had a lot more. I actually owned a gym size elliptical. It's gone, and I owned a gym size treadmill, which is also gone. I don't have those anymore. I wish I did. I don't know where I would have put them in here in this small space, but I would have found a place. So those things are on my list to be replaced, as well as I want a spin bike and a weight rack, which I've never owned a weight rack. This is probably my second set of weights that I've owned. But like I said, I just wanted to go through with you guys the things that I use to work out when I'm doing that home workout that I might find interesting. I know most people have gym equipment and stuff at home, big whoop, to do or whatever. Lots of people have the stuff, but I have my stuff and I actually use it. So if you're ever curious about what's in my gym bag, I'm going to share that with you today. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to start with is my yoga mat here. I actually own 2 mats. I keep one here in the house, and I have a pink one that I keep in my car. That's a pro tip for all of you out there. Some things it's okay to have 2 of, because you never know where you're going to be or what you're going to be doing, or when the mood might hit you to go to the gym, that if you need, certain pieces of equipment, it's okay to keep stuff in your car, because I do keep a lot of stuff in my car. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you guys about is my gym bag. This pink JanSport gym bag, I have had this thing since 1996. Yes, it is that freaking old. I've had this gym bag since the very start of my fitness experience. It's still holding up. It has no holes in it. I think it's lost a zipper. It's like lost a little pull zipper thing here. And I bought this from, I do believe, Sports Authority when it was still a store and they went out of business. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, that gym bag is awesome. Okay. So then let's start here. So I do own dumbbells, and yes, some of them look rusty. They've been outside. Sometimes they've been in the rain, but they still work and they're still useful. This stuff is expensive to replace. And I'm not, as long as these work and I can lift them, I'm not going to replace them. I also have, as you see here, a Z-bar, and I have plate weights. Here we have some strap-on sand weights here with the sandbags in it. I used these when I was practicing, sorry if I'm loud, practicing my splits. And you can put them on your arms too if you want to, but they're good for, putting around your legs. So, and I think those are about 10 pounds each. I also have these smaller sandbag weights that I use for my ankles when I want to do, leg workout. So I have 2 sets of those, and I keep one in my bag at home, and I keep one in my car or in my book bag. Yeah, so anytime, no matter where I'm at, if the mood hits me, I can just pull them out. Then we have my weight belt. And then we have my ankle strap for pulls, because a lot of times when you go to the gym, they don't have these. So I bring my own if I want to use it. Then in this, I'm going to show you here, in this Go Fit bag, I also have plastic bands. So, the ones like where I'm trying to open it here. Because I hardly ever use these, honestly. I prefer the weighted ones. So they're a little worse for wear, but these are my bands that you put around above your knees and around your ankles where you can work your legs. I have, when I go to Pilates or yoga, I have grip socks. These are the ones with the little pads on the bottom so you don't hurt yourself, help you grip. These are gliding pads for your couch. I know they make, real ones for the gym, but these were cheaper. So, when you put them on the floor, you kind of glide your feet and slide. So those are good. You guys have seen my spin shoes. These are absolutely necessary. I prefer them. I purchased these from the Cycle Bar when I was a member, and I used them in cycling class at Crunch Fitness. They fit most any bike. These are the ones with the little clip on the bottom. Just personal preference. I'm currently wearing my weight gloves. I actually have 2 sets, one for my bag and one for my gym bag. This strap here is another way that I could practice my leg extensions and splits that I purchased there. And again, I have more dumbbell weights. I actually have, I think the smallest size I have is a pair of, what is this? I think this is 3. Yeah, this is 3. I have 3. These are, I do believe these are 8s, right? Yeah, 3 8s. These are 10s. These are 12s. I have some 15s and 20s. I have dumbbells up to 30 pounds. I do. And these are 5s. The thing that I'm telling you about having the dumbbells in the progression is, for me, I like to slowly progress. Now you can go, most places will go from 5 to 10. They don't have the 2 or the 3, in the 8s in between in a lot of gyms. So I take my time when I work out because I don't want to overstress myself by, being discouraged and going directly from a 5-pound weight, from a 5-pound weight all the way up to a 10-pound weight is a lot for me. So, you know, I have all of them. If I could get a 1 pound, I would get that one too. I haven't found it yet. So then we go down here. When I was working, doing my splits, a lot of times my knees are very sensitive. So I own knee pads. I own 2 sets. When I keep in my gym bag, when I keep in the car. These are my son's weight gloves. And these must be his winter gloves. I also work my grips. When I pole dance, this was something that I did like every other day to practice strengthening my grip. I actually got a set, had a set, and then my son bought me a set. So I actually have 2 sets here. These are my foam yoga blocks. I would encourage, if you're practicing yoga or utilizing these in any other way, to get and I need to get the cork ones, the ones that are more sturdy, because these are soft, which is fine depending on, you know, your comfort level or what have you. But at some point you want something a lot much more sturdy. When I went to the Wade class, he had us use cork blocks, not these foamy things, because they weren't sturdy enough. Okay, then I have a little, this is a 3-pound weight ball. I use these to work and wind my waist for, you know, my midsection. This little gadget right here is for when my feet feel like they need a little more love and care and attention. If they're under stress, then I roll my feet over this. You can also use a tennis ball to roll, of course, underneath your foot if you're having some aches and pains and issues and stuff like that, as well as this. I can't remember where I purchased this from, but I'm sure you can find it online. This is for my running friends. When I ran my half marathon, afterwards I used this to roll out stress, the tension. This one actually really flex, because there are some that are not flexible. And I'm not gonna lie to you. This, if your muscles are sore and tight, this fucking hurts. This really, really hurts, but it feels so good after the fact. It doesn't feel good during, but after the fact, it's good for rolling out those sore, tight, stuck muscles. So yeah, this is a good thing to have, especially if you're a runner or you're a, you know, a heavy lifter or something like that. Everybody should have one of these. And they come in different forms. Like I say, this one's more flexible. They come in a metal, in a some where you don't have like these little things right here that move, ones that don't move. So yeah. Then of course we have my jump ropes to help get me some cardio in. These were given to me by a gym member when I was a part of a ladies fitness club in Florida. What do we have here? This is a wheel for your back that you can lay on and help stretch out your back. I need to start using that more. And then of course we have the Ring of Fire, which is utilized. You can get this most anywhere in Pilates, but you can use it at home as well, obviously. Then we have the ab wheel. We all know how that works. What else I have? Oh, I also have a foam roller. This is the larger one. I have a smaller one somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but this is a good tool to have for stretching. Then of course I have my stepper that I use for various things here, as well as, you know, if I want to turn on some 80s step video. I am a fan of Kathy Friedrich. Is that her name? Kathy Friedrich. Denise Austin. Galad. If you're my age, you know who those people are. So they're all about, you know, back in the day doing step and stuff like that. But yeah, always keep a stepper around for different things. It's even good for when you don't I don't own a weight bench, which is another item that I need to acquire. But, you know, if I ever need to lay down and do something, I can do it on the stepper right here, which is cool. What else do I want to show you guys? So outside, I actually have my rack, and I have my other weight plates outside. And no, they're not covered. I probably should have got a cover for them, but I haven't. They do get wet, but again, they're like crayons. Even if they get a little rusty or something like that, they still work. I still use them. So I keep those outside. I have maybe 2 other weight bars out there, and they also come with, let me show you here. They come with these locks that you put on the end. It's kind of annoying with the locks because you have to screw these on to utilize them. So sometimes I don't even put those on. And of course I have my trusty water bottle. I also want to show you guys my wood therapy tool. Yes, and I purchased this from Marshall's. This is good for lymphatic draining, pushing all of, let me get over here, you guys can see me. I have found this is good for me. I don't know about anybody else, but helping me push a lot of water weight out of my system. Since I've turned 40, I realized that I retain a lot of water. I don't know if it's because I don't run as much as I used to, that I'm not, you know, sweating it out through my pores, you know, going to the bathroom or what have you, but I need a little help in getting that stuff out and helping carve, you know, I mean, if it helps carve my abs too, hey, I'll do it. So, you know, when I go to the sauna, I am sure to utilize this tool. I'm pretty sure people think I'm crazy. I'm not. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to push, you know, some of this water weight out of me, as well as, you know, massage my muscles as well. And you can use it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of showing you guys where I predominantly use it at, you know what I'm saying, different places where it makes us feel good. Even like on my backside where I have a lot of, you know, trouble with my back here. This is a really useful tool. I would encourage using some type of oil on your body while you're doing this, whether it's coconut oil or castor oil, something like that, so that it's, or even lotion, so it's easier, you know, to glide across your body. This probably cost me like not even $10. So yeah, get you one of these. Trust me. What else? Let's see. Oh, I also own a weight vest, and I do believe it is 20 pounds. So when I go outside and I am walking, more than likely I'm wearing my weight vest under my clothes. So it's not just a leisurely walk, of course. So I'm wearing my 20-pound weight vest to make sure that I have some kind of resistance. And last but not least, I also own a couple of pull-up bars. They're upstairs. I keep them over my closet, like probably a lot of you. I don't use it to hang clothes on. I don't. I've seen that. But I actually, you know, when I remember going in my closet, you know, I'll do some pull-ups here and there or what have you. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is a very impromptu video that I wanted to share that was on my mind while I was in the middle of my workout. I'm gonna put this stuff away. I just pulled it out so that I could show you guys, but I will be trying to find a home for some of my weights that I'm gonna be currently using, probably over here behind me. I'll find a way to, you know, stack some stuff up so I don't have to keep going outside and, you know, going in my car to get stuff or what have you. I'm sorry, you guys couldn't see me. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And this is my video for today. I mean, I have other videos, but I really wanted to put this one up. Also, it has been exactly 1 year since I started this journey of, you know, getting myself back into shape, getting into that bathing suit. It actually was a year on the 3rd of March. And as we all know, I've had a lot of setbacks, a lot of up and downs. I'm not quite there yet. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going until we get there. And when I get there, you guys will be there to celebrate with me. So until then, the journey continues, and I see you guys later. Bye.